Hello and welcome back to Forager. So I recorded about an hour-long session and I completely forgot to turn my microphone on, so instead of trashing all that video, I'm recording over it now with my own commentary. So the first thing I did in this session was I solved the Desert Temple puzzle, the Ancient Galaxy. You'll be able to see my solution of that in my other video, the Ancient Galaxy solution. This was actually pretty hard for me to figure out. I actually had to look up a solution on the internet because I never actually saw the pattern on the top of the tower. But after I saw that, it was actually pretty easy to figure it out. Solving the puzzle dropped 5 chests, which were actually really good with a lot of good treasure. The big chest gave me the Ancient Galaxy seal, which I still don't know what that does. It also gave me a spirit orb, which I quickly spent on a level up.
Oh fuck yeah boys, let's get the XP!
I was interrupted so many times during the recording of this video though. Even if I did keep the microphone, I would have had to edit out so much. I'm gonna have to make like a little recording do not enter sign on my door so that people don't come in or something like that, because the distractions in the video, if they come during a very important thing that I can't edit out, that's just gonna be really awkward. One thing I was going on about in my recording is I was like,
Oh hell yeah, I'm so rich, I'm mining all this with a bow. Bow mining is best mining.
oh yeah, I also got the medium wallet at this point as well. That was pretty cool. At this point I wanted to buy some more land and I wanted to do it in a skeleton area so I could try and get some more bones or something. I don't know, I just thought it was cool that there was some enemies to fight. So this area I just unlocked, it was a new puzzle, and looking at it I was like, what the hell, this is so easy. It's just literally just put the gems in the pedestals. I solved it instantly, I didn't even need to think about it. As usual, I was pretty angry that you need a key to unlock a chest that was a reward. Because, like, why make you work for a reward? You've already earned it, so why? Anyway, I opened the chest and I got a spirit orb, which I spent on XP because I don't feel like I really need to spend it on anything else because all the tools I've gotten have made me so powerful already. So of course, to me, spending it on XP is the best way to invest these spirit orbs. I ended up spending the skill point on lasers because
Frickin' laser beams attached.
he's honestly quite awesome. There was also this troll goblin sort of dude that you needed to get bones for. I made this stupid voice for him that was pretty funny, I guess. This is what the voice sounded like.
You did it! I only doubted you up until the end.
No, I don't actually know if that was funny or not, but like, if you could give me some feedback on if that was funny or just pretty ear-rapey. I think it was pretty ear-rapey, I'll go with ear-rapey. But anyway, I got the skull key, so I never had to make a key for a chest again. I was so happy.
Fuck yeah, I'm so happy!
After this, I decided to full out splurge my coins and buy 2 more islands. They were pretty expensive islands too. One of them was just a simple skeleton island with some bone piles. When you break the bone piles, they spawn the big skeletons, which drop the great skulls, which is good because one of the recipes in the game you need 100 great skulls for. I think it was the obliterator that needs that. But this guy here, oh, he's so annoying with his questions. He just keeps asking you these questions that don't actually have a real answer, and it just keeps going on and on. Maybe some people will find this amusing, but I didn't find this amusing.
I didn't get a single question right because all your questions were fucking dumb, huh?
And then he gives you some sort of consolation reward like you're some, like, retard. But the prize was actually pretty good for me. It's a quiver. Now, one thing I figured out is big chests, I think they're actually randomized in what they give you. I thought they were always set for what they give you, but they are random. I was wrong about this in a few videos because I thought it was like a set reward. Anyway, now I'm breaking the big skull piles because I want those great skulls, boy!
Fuck yeah, gonna get the great skulls, boy!
So as well as dropping a great skull, these skeletons also drop spirit orbs, which is actually pretty good. Even though the skeletons are like super easy to kill, to be honest. Naturally, I knew exactly what I was going to spend the spirit orbs on. I used the points for my level ups to get drilling and machinery. After this, I didn't really do much commentary. I sort of just went on a mining spree, basically, burning everything with my amazing fiery pickaxe. And eventually, I leveled up from it. I had a hard time deciding what to spend my skill point on, but in the end, I went with architecture. I also wanted more land.
Oh, what is that? That's so cool. It's like an ice cavern.
The ice cavern was pretty easy. It has some really basic puzzles. It was kind of fun, to be honest. The enemies were almost challenging. They were still easy for this sort of game, though. I could never figure out how to get into this boss door, though, so I think what my solution was, I tried to get the crystal pickaxe, and there was a skeleton guy stuck in some crystals back in another room. So I thought maybe if I freed him from the crystals, he would give me the boss key. I'm not sure if this is right, but it's what my theory was. I thought this chest was going to give me the boss key, but it just gave me an ice rod, which to me was utterly useless.
What the fuck is this? This isn't what I wanted.
So then I walked around for a bit trying to free the skeleton guy, but I couldn't figure it out, so I decided to leave and come back at another time with the crystal pickaxe. This other land that I bought had this massive big crystal on it, and when I finished mining it, this dwarf guy wanted me to help finish mining it. When I finished mining it, it gave an insane amount of crystals. I was totally just like,
Holy fuck.
so yeah, that was pretty cool. I also got an offshore drilling center set up because I wanted the oil to make some plastic, because I'm pretty sure I needed plastic for the crystal pickaxe. Now getting oil is a really slow process, so eventually I'll make some more drilling platforms. And to get the oil you also need sand, and at this point the only way I knew how to get sand is to dig it manually, so I couldn't really automate that one at this point. At this point I had another distraction, either that or I was going to the toilet because my screen is frozen in the one spot. I've obviously gone up and done something. When I come back, all of the dug spots have disappeared, so I dig them out again so I can get all the sand that I need for bottles for the oil. A lot of times I'm just standing around smelting most of the items out of my inventory, or I'm just walking around shooting enemies. I don't think I did much more in this recording session, so after all this stuff I wrapped it up really quickly. Here I had set the crystal pickaxe in to be made, and it just finished making, so 300% damage increase and all resources made now drop gems, so the crystal pickaxe is quite a powerful pickaxe. Demon pickaxe is next, but I need plastic, electronics and demon horns, and I don't even know where to get demon horns. Now my crystal bow is finished as well. See? The crystal bow is weird because it freezes targets and it also sets them on fire, which is so strange, but in this game it works, so I'm not going to complain about it. I also tested out the crystal pickaxe, which turns out still sets things on fire, so at this point I realized that all of the effects of the previous tools are cumulative onto the later tools. I've just about run out of footage. I just compressed a whole hour of footage down into 8 minutes and 30 seconds. So, if you like this, make sure to subscribe and I'll see you next time!